The temples of Chiang Rai, probably some of the best architecture I've ever seen in my life. If you want to visit the temples in Thailand and be blown away, these are the ones you have to visit. Their extremely intricate detail and amazing background stories are definitely ones that will burn amazing memories in your mind. We woke up extremely early to make our way from Chiang Mai to Chiang Rai. After a 3-hour trip and a beautiful nap, we have finally made it to the White Temple, and this is what it looks like. We booked this tour in Chiang Mai as a whole group and we got a huge discount, so we paid 650 baht. The tour included transport to each of the 3 temples, a lunch buffet and a guide, who wasn't so much of a guide. For this tour, we were also meant to have a guide, and it's funny because all he did was just say, okay, that's the White Temple, and he just told us to walk in. So
yeah, it's not so much like a guide, but more like a guide that is an asshole, so he'll be an asshole about it. If you need that or searching that in Thailand, you guys should look this guy up.
The White Temple was designed by Chalaram Chai Kosi Tipipa, and I probably just butchered that name. He designed the temple to signify getting through hell and suffering by letting go of worldly temptations and desires and getting to the gates of heaven where you're happy and free of suffering. It's a very artistic way to showcase the Buddhist concept. And at this point, we are now on the side of heaven. So you can't take pictures or photos while you're inside the temple. So I'll leave that for you guys if you ever plan on coming here. It's actually very beautiful. The detail in this building is even better than Wat Rong. To be honest, it's very, very detailed. It's so impressive how they managed to build a huge building like this and think of every single detail, what's gonna go where. It's so impressive. Oh my gosh, what are these doing here? You got Captain America, you got Pirates of the Caribbean. What's up, Deadpool? And I'm not sure which superhero that is, but yeah. And it's funny how they've all just been hung from the heads with like weird grass hanging out of their necks. Maybe they're like sinful or something and they just didn't want them to be alive. Okay, I'm just talking shit right now. You guys won't believe what building this is behind me. I want you to take a guess. You done taking a guess? These are the toilets. What? And welcome to 2018, where your Buddhas are Iron Man. All the ladies are loving that Buddha. The temple is really amazing. The whole bunch of tourists, not very amazing. Alright, so it's time for lunch and we've stopped over at this place where we're being served a buffet. So all this is a meat buffet and then you got a vegetarian buffet. Not so much variety though. But you got a lot of vegetables for salad. So you can eat salad, you rabbit. Good food. Next stop, Black Temple.
I can sing it note for note, so don't worry. Be happy. Okay.
We have made it to the Blue Temple and I found a little pupper. Look at it. Hey, pupper. So apparently the Black Temple is meant to represent something about all the negativities and bad desires in the world. Quick history lesson for you guys. This guy called Tawan Dushani was an artist. He went abroad and he made a lot of money selling his art. He came back to Thailand and then built this museum. The whole temple is black because when this artist was younger, he was poor and all he had to paint with was charcoal. So his paintings obviously were all black. So that is why he decided to paint the temple black so that he could remind himself of his poverty. Later on, our guide told us that people mistake the place and call it a temple, but it's actually a museum. It sounds like there's a small ceremony going on here. Alright, so that was that with the Black Museum. Now on to the Blue Museum stroke temple stroke. I need to figure out what it actually is supposed to be called. I don't recommend doing a tour because at every temple you go to you get timed and it's just not enough to take it all in. My issue with having tours like this is that you get time limits on each and every single place you go to. So we're currently here for like 30 minutes. Anywho guys, welcome to the Blue Temple, and for me I think this one beats them all. This one is so beautiful. Guys, look at the gates back here behind me. Those are the gates into the temple. Look at how huge those statues are. They're so huge. Our trip ended up falling on a Sunday, so there were a lot of locals worshipping there too. So if you want this place more to yourself, I suggest doing it on a weekday and stay in Chiang Rai, rent a scooter and start your trips from early in the morning. That way you'll get more time at the temples themselves and there'll be a lot less people. The life of an Instagrammer and photographer, you gotta sit and wait for really long just so that you can get an empty shot, no one in your way. Guys, this temple, okay, one, it's really it's not as touristy as the White Temple, so it's of course it's easier to take photos, and then on top it's so peaceful and it is Instagram goals. What even? Alright, so that is the end of our time here at the Blue Temple. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. It actually really helps a lot. And if you're planning a trip to Thailand, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I have loads more from Thailand to come. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Fan of the day.